Hello everyone, and welcome to my Royal Family Politics channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Prince George is reminded of royal protocol by Princess Charlotte in the form of 4 words. During Queen Elizabeth II's burial, Princess Charlotte was seen advising her brother to observe royal tradition. During royal events, Princess Charlotte has frequently been seen controlling her siblings, Prince George and Prince Louis. At Queen Elizabeth II's funeral last year, where the young princess and George joined their parents, Charlotte seemed to assist her brother in following royal tradition. Charlotte, 8, and George, 9, observed as the late Queen's coffin traveled through the streets of London before coming to a stop at Wellington Arch and continuing on to Windsor Castle, where the monarch would be laid to rest. According to the Mirror, Charlotte could be spotted advising her older brother in a hushed voice that you need to bow as the Queen's casket passed by. The siblings were then spotted according to tradition and paying respect to their great-grandmother by bowing their heads. One royal fan said they are pleased that the siblings have each other to lean on for support, and others expressed their admiration for the young royals' ability to support one another. At the King's coronation earlier this month, all 3 of the Wales children attended with their royal family, and Princess Charlotte once more tried to keep her brother Prince Louis on the straight and narrow. Charlotte helped her younger brother find his spot in the first row as the children entered Westminster Abbey holding hands. When he was seen making goofy faces and playing around during the Platinum Jubilee last year, Louis won the hearts of the British public, but Charlotte appeared to be in charge at the coronation. The Queen's former press secretary, Elisa Anderson, said, "It appears to me that Princess Charlotte has no qualms at all about being in the spotlight on public events." On the documentary, The Fab Five, The King's Grandchildren on Channel 5. Prince George, the second in line for the throne, gave a moving performance as one of the 8 pages of honor tasked with carrying the King and Queen's coronation robes. The Prince and Princess of Wales provided some exclusive behind-the-scenes footage of the family getting ready for the day after the celebrations. Prince Louis and Prince Charlotte can be seen departing with their parents to go to Westminster Abbey in the social media footage. Videos of the Waleses in the carriage, the jubilant throng, and the famous balcony scene were also included. The caption of another video described the scene as final preparations for this evening's coronation concert. A beaming Prince William was shown participating in the last practice session for his address later that evening. During the Big Hell bout to cap off the coronation, all 3 of the kids went on their first royal outing as a family of 5 with their parents. The family worked alongside volunteers and Scouts in Slough to rebuild the 3rd Scouts hut, marking Prince Louis's first involvement. Additionally, Prince William spent time with his kids and climbed onto a digger to assist them in operating it. In order to commemorate their contributions building the hut, the 5 royals were also instructed to leave their handprints on the wall. According to a body language specialist, Kate is furious and is throwing William some pointed looks. A body language specialist exclusively discussed a moment when Kate, Princess of Wales, exhibited unusually furious body language with Express.co.uk. Kate, Princess of Wales, is a charming, outgoing princess known for her signature smile. She frequently engages in conversation and laughs with both royals and commoners while she is out and about. But like the rest of us, Kate periodically experiences bad moods and is unable to always be happy. Expert in body language Judy James exclusively discussed Kate looking furious in Warsaw in an interview with Express.co.uk. During their visit to Warsaw in 2017, Kate and Prince William attended the Queen's birthday garden party on July 17 in the Orangery. The body language specialist, however, asserted that Kate appeared less than pleased in several pictures, saying that this was highly out of character for the often happy royal. When we see a picture of a royal who appears angry or worried, Judy said, it can frequently be a body language flash or a very transient facial expression that has been caught out of context. When we see the entire video, the message can be quite different, especially if it's a royal like Kate, who is typically renowned for her flawless social grins, which she can maintain for extended periods of time without appearing strained or inauthentic. Kate is a skilled masker, which means she performs her duties exactly as required, without a hint of unpleasant feelings on her face, in contrast to Diana, whose facial expressions might reveal powerfully altering emotional states. Except on this particular occasion during William and Kate's vacation to Warsaw in 2017. It wasn't a flash, but Kate's expressionless face appeared startling. There are other images from the event that depict her looking sad or even giving William some stern looks while he attempted to maintain his composure, with a courteous, close-lipped grin that appeared to be either regretful or embarrassed. Kate appeared to be holding back her emotions at one point as she chewed the inside of her mouth, and her eyes appeared fatigued with dark smudges underneath them. Her eyes were suspicious, and her arms appeared tense as she turned to face the waiting guests. The expert claims that the royal's unique body language attracted attention and sparked rumors that the couple were arguing, and that Kate was furious with her husband. In retrospect, Judy surmised that Kate's unusual body language might have been related to the impending birth of her youngest son, Prince Louis, the following year. Another explanation for the stress, exhaustion, and weariness, she claimed, may have been teased during a comment ascribed to Kate on this tour. "We will have to have more babies" was in reference to some gifts of baby clothes she was given, but Louis was born around 9 months later, meaning Kate might have had another reason for what looked like some fluctuating moods and emotions here. In a previous interview with Express.co.uk, Judy James discussed some of Kate's worst temper tantrums, such as her frazzled outburst during Pippa's wedding and her small telling off of William during their engagement interview. Kate, Princess of Wales, regularly makes public appearances, and a body language expert thinks that she performs perfectly when doing so. Kate, Princess of Wales, makes regular public engagements. When Kate Middleton wed Prince William, she became a member of the royal family in 2011. She assumed her most important duty as the Princess of Wales last year. Kate's actions were examined in light of the King's coronation video by a body language specialist. You can't really see King Charles or Queen Camilla among everyone in the carriages, according to Louise Mahler, who spoke to Sunrise. But when you get to Kate, you cross over and see her. Her face is visible, and she is as sparkling as a diamond. She has spent years honing her craft and is the most accomplished performer I've ever seen. Louise said that Kate takes her role very seriously, and that nothing is an accident. According to the expert, all of Kate's behavior is calculated. Louise compared Kate and William to a piece of art in another study, saying, "The way that they execute everything so precisely. When necessary, they can smile. When necessary, they adopt a serious expression, bow their heads, and perform each task flawlessly." Katie Nicholl, author of Royal, recently spoke to people about how seamless the couple's transition to their new positions was. The mentoring William received from his father and grandmother over the years has really paid off because the transition to Prince of Wales has been seamless, she said. Kate has also stepped into a role with a lot of significance and history with ease, and is doing so already. They have both assumed new titles and more prominent positions within the royal hierarchy, but they have managed to do so while remaining steadfastly faithful to their personalities and the causes they have supported, the source continued.